And this is the video for how to combine Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Optimus Prime and Leader Class Jetfire. They say to start out with Jetfire in jet mode, but it works either way. It's probably easier to do it when he's in jet mode, but it doesn't really matter. So you want to start by taking off Jetfire's weapon and cane. Okay, set them aside. Optimus, you want to flip his, well, you only have to flip this sword back. You can flip them both back, or you can have one out. Either way. You want to then unpeg these things from his back and flip this out and around. And I found a way to lay all this against him when he's combined, so he's less bulky and has less pieces sticking out all over the place. And I'll probably show that. Then for his feet, you want to unclip them here. Okay, and it popped off. His feet are on giant ball joints for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Then I think that's it for Optimus. And for Jetfire, it's a lot more complicated. You want to pop this back panel off. If you, wow, this is the only time it doesn't come off. Okay. Okay, we'll just hang him down. You want to flip this piece out. Take his cane. Stick it in there, and there's these little slots on there and on here. And oh, wrong way. Yeah, we'll just hold that, and you flip his cane up, and then put them together, and that becomes his gun. And there's a little handle right here that'll fit in his hand, and this will clip onto him too. Then you want to disconnect this, and then flip these back and do that. You want to flip his whiskers up to kind of hide his face. You can do whatever with these. I mean, there are certain ways you can do it. There's a lot of options of how you can combine them or set them up when they're combined. You want to flip these out and put them like he's in jet mode, and just kind of like hold them out to the sides for now. Then for his legs, you want to flip. Okay, Optimus is dead. Flip them around, flip this down, and then flip this out like that. Okay. Flip them down. Flip that out. You can flip these wheels to the other side, get them out of the way. And then take Optimus. Oh, one more thing. These gray parts you want to flip forward. And you want to take Optimus and hook those on to these pieces right here. And it takes a little while to get it on right, and it'll hook on. You push it down and in, and it'll peg onto that blue top part. Then you want to take their feet and peg this into the top part and this into the bottom part, and then you can just kind of set that up together. And there is a piece right here that flips up and is supposed to peg in right here. It looks weird, it doesn't hold, I don't use it. And then you want to do the same thing with the other foot. There we go. There we go. Flip that down. And then you can just kind of move him around and have his feet however. Okay. And then you want to take these things that are on jetfire and bring them around, these things. They just kind of dingle around on them uselessly. And then you want to bring them around to the front. And then clip them together. And it becomes like a piece of chest armor. Then with, alright, you can lift these rockets up, or thrusters, pardon me, and do whatever with them. What I like to do is I like to fold this around like that and just push it against his body, and then you can kind of do whatever with these. Just kind of fold them under there or whatever. Just kind of push them out of the way however you want. And it doesn't say in the instructions to fold these down, it says to leave them out, but I think that looks weird. Kind of. I mean, it's okay, but I'd rather have them flip down. So, right, flip it down and push it against there. And then you just kind of angle these forward, and they're supposed to kind of work like wings, I guess. No. Oh, sorry. Oh, there we go. And you can angle these up and have like the 4 columns that he had in the movie. Except for in the movie they were both attached to the thrusters. But whatever. And I like to kind of hide his face with these by putting him back like he was in jet mode. Or just doing that. So you don't see it as well or as much. Then the gun. You want to fold back his sword and fit this handle into the slot in his hand. And then for this one, it just clips onto this metal pole on the side of his arm. And you can have his sword out with that one. And yes, if you're all wondering, the jets can flip forward to a point and sort of look like he's firing them at somebody, sort of like in the movie. They don't work, they don't look exactly the same, but it's still pretty cool. And you can do a lot of different things with this, like fold this down like that, kind of make them big shoulder pads, or just leave them like that. I just kind of like to experiment with these, but like, that looks pretty cool to me. And you just have the jets sitting back here. Oh, and one last thing, if you want for the feet, You can take them, flip it up like this, flip it behind his leg, flip Jetfire's foot around. Alright, no, leave it like that. Flip it down and flip this way up and peg it in like that. And have big Jetfire feet type things. So, I mean, they're angled differently and you can't use one or the other. Or you can use one or the other, but not both. So, there you have combined Optimus Prime and Jetfire.